Yes. Thank you all so much for the compliments. Part of what I like about streaming, and part of why I like to stream with Rose in particular, is I feel like there's not enough just like casual representation of T for T couples just like existing. Um, so I feel like it's beneficial for us to just be together and be visible together sometimes. Um, Also, just of course, I like having her around. So it's nice when she's available to moderate my streams or to hang out. Um, Especially because I know that a lot of the people who like to tune into my streams tend to skew younger and be younger trans people. And I think that it's really important to see that you can have a happy and fulfilled future. Also, one that includes other trans people and being openly trans. I called you out, overgrown Adler. Well, I'm happy that the representation means something to you. I honestly can probably think of more real life T for T representation than I can T for T representation in fiction. And most of that is just content creators that I know of and watch. Um, it's really not something that you see a lot, especially not with people who are like openly, visibly trans. Which the people that I can think of that I'm familiar with who are T for T are very important to me. So I am happy if I can do that for someone else. Okay, story of this before I use it and put it away and forget to ever talk about it. My this is going to be an emotional little bit too. My great uncle, so my grandma's brother, used to collect a bunch of things. He collected shot glasses and can/bottle openers and just all kinds of things. Um, and this can opener is one of the few things that I took from his house after he passed. It says Ohio. At the time, I was studying in Ohio, which that only lasted for a year. But again, that's a story for another time. Um, I took this can opener because it was one of the only ones that was from a place that I had actually been. Um, but I also took a handful of other things because I was helping clean out his townhouse. And the other thing that I took was a gold ring. It looks quite a bit like a wedding band, and I think it probably was intended as a wedding band. I never saw him wear it, but I found it when I was going through his desk in a envelope alongside a photo of him and man he had been very close friends with for a long time. I think there was definitely more to that relationship than he was open to telling the family about. But as the only other queer person in the family, as far as I know, it meant a lot to me to be able to take that and keep it with me. And I usually wear it. I'm not wearing it right now, or else I'd show you. But I've been thinking about stuff like that the last couple of days because it's been Halloween, and Halloween has the Samhain have the association with the veil being thin between worlds and it being like a good time to make contact with your family and your ancestors and whatnot. So I've just been thinking about the queer people who've been close to me in my life, both physically and emotionally.